G'day, Peter here from Oz Commercial Sewing Machines. Just doing a quick video here on how to wind a bobbin on Jack straight stitch sewing machines. I'm using my H2, but all of the straight stitch machines and the compound feed machine and the walking foot machines mostly all thread the same way, and they all have the same bobbin winding system on them, so this should help whoever has a Jack straight stitch machine. Alright, so we'll start here on the thread post. Now I'm using the right hand one. If you've got the same colour thread on two spools and you continually winding bobbins on big jobs and things like that, you can use both thread posts. The left hand one obviously for your top thread, and I've got this one set up on the right hand one, so it's going to be my bobbin winding thread. So to do this, we peel off some thread and go up to the top post and through the guide. Now that one there is going to be your sewing guide. I'm using the right hand one, and then follow the thread path down to the bobbin winding tension, which is right there. And you can see there's, if I go on top, you can see there's two holes or two guides, and you come in through that guide and you wrap around through the tension discs. This is the same sort of setup as a main tension. You can see there's the gap there. Okay, and then once you've come out, make sure that you get all the way under. If you have to, you can lift that up just to relieve the tension and get the thread all the way in there so that you can feel the tension. Then come out and go into that hole and then come across to your bobbin winder. Now I'm using aftermarket bobbins on this. They have that little split there that I can pull the thread up. If you're using the Jack bobbins, they don't have that split. You have to actually wind the thread around the bobbin about a dozen times is usually a sweet spot. And then, once we're done all that and we're ready to go, we can proceed with winding a bobbin. So I'm going to put my foot on the pedal and we'll wind a bobbin, but I'm going to hold this thread up. It'll eventually get to a stage where it'll just cut. I have to push this lever in as well. Okay, that's once it fills up, that will push out of the way automatically and the bobbin will be full. But at the moment, that's putting the pressure against the wheel on the main shaft, which drives the bobbin winder inside the machine head. Okay, here we go. Okay, so top thread is gone and we're winding the bobbin. Now as you can hear, there's no disengage for the main shaft on this, so while you're winding a bobbin you can be sewing at the same time. As you can see down here, everything's still working and we're winding a bobbin. So we'll wind this bobbin and then we'll cut off. Give it a little bit more speed, get it done a little bit faster. Now this thread I'm using is M40 bonded nylon. I don't like it because it acts like a spring once you get it on the bobbin. It doesn't like being wound too tight. Now you don't wind it tight anyway, you don't put much bobbin tension on it, or else you will expand the lip of the bobbin and it won't go into the bobbin case and work properly. Now, once you've finished winding the bobbin, you've seen that lever is now flipped across. I'm going to pull that off and come over here. We'll go behind this. This is a thread keeper, but it also has a blade in there, and just pull that back and it cuts the thread. Okay, so now we have a full wound bobbin and we're ready to check the bobbin tensions. Thank you.